Hey everyone, welcome to Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Now, in this video, I'm going to discuss the new and final trailer for Jordan Peele's upcoming sci-fi thriller, Nope. I will break it down and share my thoughts. Plus, I will also show you the new promotional still shots that the studio released this week to accompany the movie as well. Let's go. So I'm going to begin first off with showing you these new promotional poster images of the 4 main cast members that will be featured in the movie. Now, first up, we see this poster of Keke Palmer. And again, it's just a close-up headshot. They're all basically the same exact positions, as far as the poses go. It's just the different actors. Kind of like what we saw with Scream when they did the mask for Scream 5, the mask photos, where the Ghostface mask was coming off. Kind of the same thing here. We just see it's just the different actors. And next we have, of course, Steven Yeun here with his photo, with his poster rather. And then we have Michael Wincott, another key player, and we get a lot more insight into him in the trailer. And of course, the co-lead with Keke, we finally have Daniel Kaluuya. So there you go. Those are the 4 posters that that came out, the still shot posters of the headshots, all looking up, of course, into the sky, which is the biggest theme of the trailer. Since the first trailer came out, everyone is always looking up, and that's going to be very significant in this movie. So the marketing is definitely picked up, and we're seeing it now just a month away, a month and a week away from the release of the film on July 22nd. So Nope is right around the corner, and I say yep to watching it. Yes, that's cheesy. Oh, it's okay. It'll be all right. Now, on to the trailer. Now, I'm not going to show every image from the trailer. It's a 3-minute trailer, but I'm going to show you some of the scenes that piqued my interest for sure. So, I'm ready to dive in. So, the first image here from the trailer, we see Daniel Kaluuya looking up in the sky, of course, again, seeing... and you can almost see like a shadow there on the top right of that mountain there, hill. You can see it. And anyway, he's looking up, and then we see this image here of someone on a horse, and he's looking out there, and you can see it's got the same riding arena fence there that he has on the left of Daniel. You can see it there on the right here. So he's right there close to him, and he sees him on the horse. And then the person on the horse falls off. And when he hits the ground, we see this. It's just his hat. He literally disappears. He falls, hits the ground, and there's a poof of dust in his hat. And the actual person is gone completely, which is wild. All right. And then the next thing we see is the rider of the horse. It looks to be, unless this is just how it was edited, they're editing it to make us believe the person on the horse is apparently one of their fathers or grandfathers, because we see I think he calls them pops. I'm pretty sure. But either way, so we see these scans here show up at the hospital. And you notice here on the scan, this like circle on the scan behind the eyes there. On the eye, you see that very vivid circle. Something there, don't know. Again, this is all very mysterious. Don't know what it is, but something is definitely there. And then we see this image here, which again, we're led to believe, the way it's edited, that this is the person who was on the horse. And you can see that he is in rough shape. Appears that his right eye is either completely gone, or there's definitely been some significant trauma over there. And again, if whatever this circle is, if it's behind the eyes like that in the brain, who knows? That could definitely, cause this type of damage depending on what it is, of course. So before I show you this next image, I just need to set it up a little bit. So beforehand, we see them at the ranch house. It's at night, and the ship looks like a UFO flying saucer ship. Basically, the alien craft is flying over the house, and you see the shadow coming over the house. And then I didn't put an image of it because it's really hard to see it because it's so dark. But basically, we start seeing blood. Okay, basically falling down. And I had mentioned this before, where the house is going to be drenched in blood. It's going to be rained down in blood. So it starts to happen. But I did get this image for you. This image here shows the window. This is from inside the house, and you can see the blood there on the window falling down. That's happening from the ship above the ranch house. It's pouring down blood, so it's pretty darn creepy. And I can only imagine what that would be like. It'd be horrible. And so that's the scene there. That's going to be cool to see it in the theater when you can really grasp the cinematography of the whole thing. I can't wait to see what that's going to look like. It's going to be great. Then we get some really wild images, and we have this image where we see people running away from where the camera's angle is. But this one individual here is walking towards the camera, looking up. So it's kind of like going upstream, if you will, going against the flow. And just his eyes are locked to the sky. As the panic level just gets, you can just feel it rising, even in the trailer, the tension, the panic level is going higher and higher and higher. And then this image we see where he's just looking out, and you can see like trash on the ground, as if you would picture like an outdoor arena or an outdoor where a bunch of people gather, and their stuff's there, but they're gone. It just seems desolate, right? That's what I get in these scenes here, especially. And then we get another shot, which is also that feeling of desolate, like the people are just missing. Like we get to this studio here, and the earlier picture here, I'll show it one more time, where the guy is running, walking towards the camera, looking up, and you notice behind him you see like number 6 on that building, like it's a studio, like a movie studio. And then here on this image again, we see the cameras that are unmanned, and there's nobody sitting in the seats. So, is it something where they just haven't started filming, or is it where these people are just gone now? And it makes me wonder, it makes me think it's the latter, because if you notice on the right-hand side of this image, you see a monitor there from a camera feed, which tells me the cameras were turned on. So I really do believe there were people filming behind these cameras. There were audience members. Something happens, and they're all gone. And then now I want to leave you with 2 images here to close out the video. And this image here is really awesome. We finally get a full-blown shot of the UFO. And here it is, folks. There it is. The flying saucer, if you will, is right there, not very high off the ground. And I'm guessing that's probably going to be Daniel on a horse running away from it. It's just a great image. I just love this shot. When this came up on the screen, yes, I will admit the trailer showed too much, for my taste. It did, which is typical nowadays. It pretty much is the norm, unfortunately. So I would rather this actually not have been in the trailer, and they saved it, but they showed it to us. It's there. So I said, I got to talk about it. So I grabbed the screenshot of this image, which is pretty awesome. And then there's one more image that is puzzling to me. I'm not sure exactly what it is. In this image, it looks to be Kiki's character, because you notice they have this character has the green shirt on, which Kiki's seen wearing throughout a lot of the scenes in the movie. So I do believe this is Keke Palmer's character, and that it really looks almost like it could be the entry point at the bottom of the flying saucer. So if that saucer were to stop, or if they were to get pulled up into the air, let's say, I could see this being the entry point. So I think that's what this is. Just my guess, because it doesn't show very much. It's a pretty quick shot. But I think what this is Keke Palmer's character has actually somehow managed to get into the bottom center of that UFO, flying saucer, and that she will actually enter into it through that, lit up circle in the middle. That's my guess. Could be completely wrong, but that is my guess. Well, guys, listen, that's going to be it for today's update. I just wanted to give you the newest information I have for you on Nope. It is still scheduled to release on July 22nd. There had been some rumors going around that it might be delayed due to some special effects works and rework, but everything's on target, and July 22nd will be the date. And I know it's going to be a good movie. I just really feel it will. Jordan Peele has not disappointed with Get Out and with Us. They've been really good movies. So I'm sure you guys are pumped about it as well. Be sure and get out to the theaters and let's support this movie. Let's continue to show the film industry that we are here. The horror fan community, the horror community in general, we are here. We're going to support them making more horror movies for us to enjoy and to escape into for a couple of hours. So, all right, guys, now listen, I want to know, what do you think about Nope? What are your expectations? What are you hoping to see from this movie? What are you hoping maybe to not see from this movie? I'd love to hear all of your comments, all of your feedback. So leave your comments below right now so we can begin to have a discussion and talk about your ideas and theories. Well, guys, that will be it for now, but I'll be back soon with more Nope and other horror movie content. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, this is Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Thank you for watching.